Hi guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. This bag has been around for a really long time and I'll get into why I have not purchased this bag before, but let's just jump right into the unboxing. And as soon as I show you the box, you will know what bag it is if you watch my stories and if you watch my Instagram. Didn't this bag cause a bit of a ruckus? Givenchy? We used to say GIVENCHY in Australia, which is very bogan. And then when I heard people saying it in Europe, I thought, oh, that's how you're supposed to say it. Givenchy. So that is the bag in question. It is a huge box. Can you guys guess what bag this is? Beautiful big dust bag. I didn't put it away very nicely. A lot of packaging and papers, all that kind of stuff in the box. Beautiful cotton dust bag, super thick, really good for laundry. If you guys keep your dust bags for travel, this is a great laundry one. And wow, look at her. She is an icon. She is an absolute icon. When I revealed this bag on my stories, you guys went absolutely nuts. I didn't think this bag would be so popular after all this time. This is the famous Givenchy Antigona bag. This comes in a variety of sizes. I'll put the size of this one on screen. I think it's the 28 and I think it's this measurement here. And this one has this beautiful chunky chain. Yes, this chain came with the bag. I have seen this bag around for many years in various colors. This is a very popular, or was a very popular bag, style and bag. However, it's kind of died off a little bit in the last few years. I haven't seen that many people wearing it. I haven't seen it on Instagram that much. And when I saw that it came with the chain, I knew it was time for me to buy it. I always felt like there was something a little bit missing in this bag without the chain. When it just came in the plain leather, or it came in a croc print as well, which I'll put on screen. I just felt like it looked like a duffel bag. It looked like a travel duffel bag. And I was thinking that I wouldn't be able to use it. I thought maybe the functionality of the zipper wouldn't be right. This bag, guys, is the perfect size. I could even take it smaller than this. I know it comes in a smaller version. I think this is a really good large bag without it being huge. So when I say large bag, I mean this bag was perfect the other day when we went to the movies because I could hide snacks in it, basically. It's on par with the size 35 Birkin, even though this is smaller, but the volume up here and the volume on the side, it's kind of, yeah, I would say the size 30 is probably, I will do a comparison with it a little bit later, but I feel like the 30 is a little bit smaller than this, the size 30 Birkin. I love the top handles. I think this is a really cool girl bag. It's got that it vibe about it, not only because it used to be really popular, but having this added chain strap is just so cool. I will tell you this, guys, this chain strap has got beautiful weight. What that means is it's got weight. It is weighty because it's a chain. It's not super light and thin and disgusting. It's got beautiful weight, but it is not so heavy that it's going to weigh you down when you put stuff in the bag. It is on the heavier side, and without the chain strap it would be lighter. But you know what? Having it there, I think just adds so much more for the fact that it is not super heavy. So it's a really nice in-between weight where you're going to notice it, but it's not going to weigh you down. There's the Givenchy logo here. The leather is, I would call it a smooth leather, even though there's a texture, a really fine texture on the leather. It does have that texture to it, even though it's considered a smooth leather. And because of that, I think that it would wear really, really well. I think you won't be able to notice many scratches on it or anything like that. I think it's going to be really durable. I wore it the other day with a jumper, stupidly, and I had it in the crook of my arm, and so the fluffy jumper kind of went all in the zipper, and I've been pulling it out ever since. So this one does not have any feet on the base. It just has leather tabs here and here, which I do find a little bit surprising, because I think this bag, because of the structure, would really work with some feet. You can put the feet on top of things. However, it does disturb the line. So at the moment it's got a beautiful line that kind of just stops there. I think with feet, you know, it would kick out and you would see it. But I do like me a bit of functionality. So also these twist, so you don't have to really put them on perfect. You can twist the chain strap according to where you want it. And the zipper, now this is the biggest zipper I've ever seen in my whole entire life. The zipper teeth are super, super wide. The zipper here is super, super wide. Seriously, it is the biggest zipper I have ever seen in my life. Compared to my fingers, it is a really big zipper. And I will say this, it is the most buttery zipper I have ever come across on any bag. Doesn't have any logo or anything on it, but man, it's a buttery zip. Inside the bag, I do have a plain strap as well. So this is like a shoulder strap. This is non-adjustable, so it is pretty much a shoulder strap. That's it there. Now remember guys, if you are loving this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do 2 videos a week on designer bags and fashion, and you can always check me out on Instagram as well. I'm super prominent on there. And if you would like to find out any information about the bags you see behind you, as well as this one, you can always check out my magazine. You will find a link somewhere in this video or in the description. You can also find it in my Instagram link tree. Now for the first comparison I'm going to do, it's the one I mentioned earlier, which is the Birkin 30. You can see here, I guess they do look very, very similar in size, but when you have a look at it on the side, the Givenchy bag is a little bit more bulky. It's also a little bit wider, so when you're looking at it like this, I'll show you with the base. It's very, very similar in the base, very, very square, nearly the same as the Birkin, but the sides, and these sides is what I'm talking about, these sides kick out, which actually makes the bag feel a little bit bigger. So, but it is a very close comparison. This is the Birkin 30. I recently got this charm in. What do you guys think? It was on my stories. I got it from DH Gate. I think it's super, super cute. I bought 2. The next comparison I'm doing with the Antigona is the Capuchins in the size PM. I think it's the PM. It's the 31 centimeter size, whichever size that is. This one is in the raffia texture, which I have to say I still love so much. It's such a summery bag. But you can see here that the Antigona is a lot bigger, but they're very similar. You could definitely fit a lot more in the Antigona just because it's a 1 bucket style, and look at the difference in the base. Whereas the Capuchins has got 2 separate pockets. This is just 1 big bucket, so that is going to make a huge difference when you are putting stuff in. Okay, so I spoke about the Birkin 35 before, I believe. So I will do a comparison with my Birkin 35. You can see it is a fair bit bigger, but you know what? They kind of feel the same in volume. I know that sounds crazy. You can see that they are widely different. And really the Antigona is on par with the 30, so I was probably incorrect. I just always feel like the 30 is not that big, and the 35 is quite a large bag. But you can see there the comparison with the sizing. Alright, and the last bag I'm going to compare is the Hermes 24 by 24. I chose this because it's sort of similar in its shape. I know it looks very different on screen, but you know, this one's got a top handle, it's kind of got these bits that stick out. The shaping is very similar, but it's a lot more of a casual style, and you can see there the width. The Antigona wins hands down when it comes to volume. It is very wide, very big base the Antigona has, whereas this one would sit really good crossbody. This one not so much because the base is so wide. Just like the Birkins, they're not great crossbody because they are just a bit too boxy. Okay, so that is the last comparison. Remember guys, if you are loving this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I would love to have you as part of our community. I will go into my mod shots now, and you can see me hand holding this bag just on the top handles as so. This is how I'll be wearing this most of the time. When bags get a little bit too heavy, this is what I do. I just put them in the crook of the arm or hand hold them. You can see me doing that here. I'll also add the shoulder strap that came with it. It did have a really wide shoulder strap, so if you guys really like that addition of having a shoulder strap, this bag does do that. I personally love the look of it without, so I won't be using the shoulder strap that much. However, I always carry it with me just in case I need to whack on a shoulder strap. Remembering too that you can use this to actually hold the bag, but really it's at the same width as the handles, so the same height, so I just don't see why you would use the chain as opposed to these handles. The strap is a shoulder strap, and you'll see me wearing it on the shoulder. I believe it is way too short to be worn crossbody, so I don't think that will be used for crossbody. However, if you think that you need a crossbody strap, just think about pulling it from another bag and putting it on this. I mean, it's black, it's neutral, it'll pretty much go with everything. So there you go. I've just worn a very basic rockstar black outfit today, faux leather leggings and some high boots with a bit of a aviator jacket, just to give this a little bit of edge, but really t-shirt and jeans would look amazing with this as well. I really think you can dress this bag up or down, but really it's a real rock star vibe type of bag. I think this is perfect for weekends. I think it's perfect for the office. If you like to dress a little bit not so conservative, I think that this bag is an absolute win. Thank you so much for watching this video guys and coming this far. What do you think of the Antigona bag? Did you think it would come back? Is it an iconic bag, or should it just be left in the 90s where I think it actually began? I'm not sure. It looks like a very 90s bag. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do 2 videos a week on fashion and handbags, and head over to my Instagram where I do polls, giveaways and a whole lot more. I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now. 선명한 그대 눈 그대 품